Hello everyone, it is Simtastic for Real here, and I am back with another speed build. In this speed build today, I am doing a college townhome build, and I just kind of thought that this would be in the Brightchester neighborhood, and it would probably be owned by the school, and then they would just rent it out to students. And the Sims that I envisioned for this particular build would be like two sisters or two friends. And that's what I was kind of envisioning for this build. Kind of making it like an old townhome type feel, like an older build. And so I did have a Google image pulled up as I was building it, but I ended up kind of making it my own because the Google image just kind of had one floor stacked on top of another, and then there was like no roof trimming around like what I did here. And then there was no side room, and I created a side room. And then of course the windows are different because I wanted to use a lot of the university pack items for this build, just because it is going to be in that world. And as I was building in the world, I kind of like, I don't know, I was like, I don't really build in this world very much, and it is very pretty. I mean, the kind of like old town feel of the world with all of the stone around and the, river and brook, whatever you want to call it, in the middle. I don't know, it's just really pretty. I just kind of wish that there was more lots to build in this world, because I just think it is a very pretty world. But yeah, I just was thinking that it's getting kind of fall time around where I live, and fall time equals school time for a lot of people. And I just kind of wanted to build a little townhome and, have it created for Sims that are going to university. And so it just made me a little bit nostalgic for when I first started college, and I don't know, the excitement and everything that goes along with starting at a new school. So I don't know, I just had this inspiration one day and I just wanted to build this like a little townhome. And since Brightchester would own this townhome, a lot of the students, they wouldn't be able to really make any modifications to it, because when you rent, you can't really, change the wall color, change the floorboards, anything like that. So I just thought, how it comes is how it's going to be. So I kind of tried to like pick out, the furniture and everything to kind of, match the aesthetic in the home a little bit. And yeah. And I was thinking that these girls would be super into the school that they'd be going to. So if they were attending Brightchester, they're probably going to be like fully decked out in a Brightchester sweatshirt or shirt and leggings or sweatpants. And yeah, they would just take school spirit to like a whole nother level, I felt like. And so, yeah, and then you'll be able to see a lot of the landscaping that I do on this home, because it wasn't very much, because the lot is pretty small and the home is kind of large. Well, it's not like super large, but the lot itself is very small, so it doesn't take much to fill it up. And then I do skip the floor plan in this one, because it does take me, I've said in previous videos, it takes me such a long time to do a floor plan. And so I do skip that. And I have to make the outside of the house bigger a little bit, just to fit some things that I want to fit into the rooms. This house also does not have a living space, like a living area. Living space. It has a living space, but it doesn't have a living room with like a TV and everything like that. But I don't know about any of you, but my sim doesn't have time to do anything, because there's just so much studying involved and so much homework. And I don't know, I just feel like this university is a lot harder than previous generations of The Sims. I feel like there's less time to do like live the college life per se. So it's very difficult. So I was like, you know what? I'm sure that they're just going to probably be studying and not even like watching TV or doing anything. It's just going to probably be just studying and going to class, because the semesters in the Sims 4 university is like a week long. So by the time you get to the end of the week, you have to cram for your final exam and you have to do your final presentation. There's hardly any time to do anything, which I guess that they're saying that they're going to try to upgrade packs and kind of like update them and try to make modifications to them. And I really think, I don't know if anyone else has complained about it, but like, I really think that that should be a thing. Is it going to be annoying to have like a 2-week semester in the game? Yes. But is it going to give you more time to be able to like study and cram and live the college experience and go to the bar and have like a drink? Yes. Because I don't know about you, like I said, like I just feel like all my Sims are doing is just studying and doing homework, and they have little time to do anything else. And it just would be kind of fun to like throw a party and, you know, like go to the bar that's in the town and meet some other college students. But you rarely have time for that. So hopefully that's something that they'll fix or someone will bring to their attention, because I do think that, you know, that's kind of like a issue in the university for me, for personally. But yeah. So just doing the kitchen here, and then at the bottom of the stairs is where I put just a little couch, a little seating area so that they can sit and maybe read or study or do homework, whatever they have to do for the day. Because like I said, I didn't put a TV in here, so they won't be doing anything like that. But I was just trying to make it kind of look cozy. Even though there's not a whole lot of space, I just kind of want to make it look cozy and homey, and put a lot of like greenery around, because I feel like these girls are going to be really into plants and, you know, making everything look like home for them, because it's going to be their first year away from home. And I don't know about anybody else, but when I went to my first year in college, I was terrified and I missed my family so much. So anything I could do to make it a little bit more like home, I tried to do that. So yeah. So just adding in some like clutter items. And then this build, I know a lot of my builds have some custom content sprinkled in, but or the whole build is basically custom content. But with this particular build, I really tried to stay away from it, and I just cut, because I really want to upload it to the gallery so people can start playing, since it is getting fall time where I am. I just want people to start being able to play with the university pack if they want to. So yeah, so I tried to do that. And yeah, university came out a really, really long time ago, but still, I mean, I don't know, sometimes I go back to it, you know, and like when it is fall and I'm like, oh, school. So yeah. And then I added some lamps in here and some I did add like exposed stone on some of the walls, because I just thought, where it's like kind of an old home, probably some of it will have like exposed stone, and then the rest of it will have some drywall. But I just figured maybe not all of the home would have drywall around it. So yeah. And then I am like adding a lot of the university pack items, just because I kind of forgot. I was like, oh my gosh, they have so many cool like things for any home. It doesn't have to be a university house. I mean, it could be like anything. And I was just trying to see if there would be like some sort of plant that would fit in that tiny little space in the wardrobe, but there was nothing. And I was like, oh, maybe clothes. Nope. So I put a tissue box there, because I was like, something has to go there, because it's going to look weird if it's empty. So yeah, and then I just thought maybe this one, since her room is so big, she probably would have a computer or something. And because they do have to have, well, they don't have to have, because I think they do have kind of like a common area in the university where they have computers and stuff, and you can go and study. So I was like, but it's kind of nice to have your own computer. And yeah, and then I think I do go upstairs pretty soon because I do kind of like a loft up there, and it's all open, so the person doesn't really have privacy up there, but she would be the only person sleeping up there, so didn't really need a whole lot of privacy there. And then I was like, she's definitely gonna have some posters on her wall of the school, and I do love that picture that came with university. It's kind of like an old, I think it was like a picture of Brightchester School. That's what it looks like to me. So, yeah. I was like, she must have a picture. She probably came here early and went down and like took a picture of the old building and then framed it. And then this is the loft. So you see that bright green up here because the university just went all out for their colors. So I was like, well, this girl, she'll bring her bed, and she'll probably have kind of like a muted tone bedspread because she wants to blend it in with the bright green that's on the wall. And I don't think she would be mad at the green because, that's her school colors. And like I said, it's going to look like the mascot basically gifted them a bunch of merchandise from the school. So, and then, once the Sims move in, I do like to decorate a little bit more and just add some more things to the walls, whatever their kind of style is. So, yeah. And then putting in some drapes because, of course, you need drapes over the windows, I feel like. Especially, like, up in this loft area. She's all surrounded by the road behind her, in front of her, on the side of her room. So, yeah. And then that nice green rug, which I don't know, did I change it? I may not have. I may have kept it because she does have that muted bedspread. And then, just adding lights in the bathroom, and wanted to add some more plants and maybe like a sculpture or something. And then I think off camera I added some flower pots out front, which you'll see in the screenshot, just so that they can do maybe some gardening out front if they want to. And adding some laundry stuff because we did put in some washers and dryer, a washer and a dryer, so they can do their clothes. And I think we're going to be heading into the screenshot shortly. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I will talk to you all in the next video.